Welcome to the North. Mist-covered forests, frozen lakes, long-buried secrets. The world is changing. Railways spread, science overtakes superstition, cities rise along with the illusion of safety. But beyond the light, in deep woods and on windswept shores, something older stirs. This is Vaesen, a Nordic horror role-playing game set in 19th century Northern Europe. The players you see around me are part of the Society, a secret order cursed with the sight. They see what others deny. Creatures of myth and nightmare are real, but they do not like being forgotten. Sometimes the greatest horror is the one we carry. Welcome to Vaesen. So in last week's episode, the Society's return journey was anything but restful. On the train, another eerie dream came over them. Souls weighed, pressed and prodded by unseen forces. The Nattramn draws nearer. But there was no time to dwell. Castle Gyllencreutz had become a crime scene. Sergeant Thulin and his officers had taken over the grounds, accompanied by reporter Ellen Jarve, after two bodies were found by the boathouse. One dead, one barely alive. Suspicion immediately fell on the Society, especially when Anna's attempts to inspect the boathouse herself only made things worse. Meanwhile, the group witnessed a strange blue spectral form drifting inside. With Thulin guarding the scene, a new plan was hatched. Hendrik would be transformed into a frog and launched into the boathouse via troll magic. The spell worked, but Anna vanished the moment she cast it, and Henrik's mission ended prematurely after a deeply unfortunate run-in with Tyker's cat. Sergeant Thulin, while still suspicious, shared the names of the victims, Ove Jernberg and Ida Sunden, a young couple caught in something far beyond them. Meanwhile, Julian confirmed the ghost's presence with the niece and questioned the surviving witness, Ida Sunden, in hospital. She recalled a cold force overtaking her, a moment of violent possession, and waking alone and bandaged. Henrik's attempt to use spiritual light and Maud's guidance to recall Anna succeeded, just not quite as planned. Anna reappeared in a random room of the asylum. She escaped, rejoining Julian, who had just received more cryptic silence from Linnea. She seemed to know far more about Victor and the ghost than she admitted. With everyone finally reunited at the castle, bruised, baffled, and deeply unsettled, the Society prepares to take its next steps as something unseen continues to circle them. Dum, dum, dum. So, people,
what has literally just happened? Remind us.
That's it. That is literally where we are. You've kind of got back from sorry. You've just got back all together at the castle, and you just caught each other up basically on what your respective experiences have been, and that's where we got to. So yeah.
Are the police still in our house?
They just left.
Okay.
They have done their searching, and
Elgott's still with us for the moment.
But they're still guarding the boathouse.
Elgott's still with you.
Right.
Yeah. So just for a little bit of perspective, it's getting on towards 6 o'clock in the evening at this point. So the evening is drawing to a close, as it were, or drawing in.
Well, on the plus side, cover of dark will make us easier to get into the boathouse, but we'll see less. I still hold that we should try and distract the people away from the front door and we can get in there and have a look.
Fair enough. Yes, that works.
Maud, are you up for helping me discover some things in our librarium?
I'm always up for a library visit.
Well, why don't we pop up there now, see what we can find? I want you to look up anything about ghost possession. Do you think you can do that?
Will that be a learning role, Andrew?
If that's what you're going to do, you can go and look up ghosty stuff. Absolutely. And yes, of course, it is a role of learning.
And I also would like to learn. I'm going to look up vengeful spirits.
So pretty much the same thing. Okay.
Why has it done it twice?
No, that was Maud did it twice by mistake.
Ah.
No. Julian's rolled learning twice.
Oh.
Take my second one. Take my second one.
Because you clicked twice.
I did not click twice.
No, I take your first one. Because that's the one that you rolled first. Unless you're going to say that the second one is pushing your roll, in which case I can take the second one, but you'll have to take some damage.
No.
Right then.
We learned something. What did we learn?
Okay. So, between the two of you, you found that ghosts can possess people, and a possessed person can see the ghost that possesses them by looking in a mirror. So if you are possessed, you can always see the ghost that's there. You learn sort of some general stuff that you're already familiar with, that ghosts are spirits that have not found peace in death. You learn that ghosts can be contacted through seances, and that they are often bound to certain places related to their life or death. So, there we go.
All right. Tyker, Henrik, you up for distracting the guards so I can sneak by? But this time I need to make sure you distract them far away from the door.
Yeah, I mean, we're a bit on thin ice with these guys right now, right? Like, we've been warned several times.
I know, that's why I can't go distract them, because they have literally told me if they see me, they will arrest me.
So I totally am, but I assume you're a good swimmer, so how about you approach the boathouse from the water a bit further down?
Yeah, I can do that. If you distract and I'll swim around.
Yeah, and then, because then he won't hear anything that's going on. Maybe we'll go out and talk to the... So there's still one police officer standing guard in front of the boathouse?
There is one, yes.
Okay. So I think we can distract him, but I think you should go all the way down and then swim up through the water.
Yeah.
And try to be as quiet as possible.
That sounds good. Because I visited Julian, Andrew, do I get to remove any of my physical damage?
Sorry, because you visited...
I sought treatment from Julian last session for my hand and my toe. Do I get to...
Nope.
No.
Nope.
All right.
Nope, because we're talking minutes. Things don't
we just got home and this happened.
Did we go out did we get our castle upgrades yet? Well, I mean, you guys didn't... I didn't get a consensus from you all as to what you wanted for your upgrades. So
I thought that you'd just literally just done the boathouse, and that's what that was. Do you remember when we first got there and something has happened in your boathouse? We're all like, we've got a boathouse? Genuine surprise all around.
Yeah. Well,
I think we all agreed on boathouse.
Particularly well. So,
I feel like let's do castle upgrades in the chat later.
Sure.
But the simple answer to your question, Tyker, is no, they won't be done yet. Because, once you decide on what they are, so people were talking about an inventor and the boathouse. So you have to find the inventor.
But the boathouse is there,
Or the inventor.
apparently.
And the boathouse, there's not much you can do about the boathouse at the moment because, well, obviously there's policemen all around it.
Right.
All right.
But my question was purely if it's maybe possibly on a map, so we can see it.
No, it's not on the map.
So it's not on our home map. That's a good question, to be fair.
Let's actually just move into the castle. So the castle map is now on the maps page.
Sebastian should be joining us.
It's not there because basically I just did the map big enough to house the immediate vicinities, and then it will have to kind of grow to represent other bits that you find, or I'll just sort of stick them in places as you uncover them and find them. But yeah, I will put the boathouse on there once it's available to you all.
All right, I'm just gonna quickly go upstairs and change to something more swim appropriate, and then come back downstairs and be like, all right, let's do this.
Can I come down at more? I mean, they might have only come minutes by, and then we've been learning for an hour. Have they already gone by that time?
You guys will, if they're doing it whilst you're studying, then you won't have a clue what's going on now.
Yeah.
Because it will.
Can I come down and find Elgort?
A learning role is 2 hours.
Oh.
Okay.
I have to come down and find Elgort. They're probably out doing whatever by that point.
You can do that, but let's see what our intrepid people are doing as far as the
So
distraction.
Hannah's going to head upstream away from the boathouse out of sight, and then go into the water.
Are you doing that by sort of? So hang on, if we just one moment.
I'm crocodiling it, so I'm getting into the water, then I'm just going to float downstream, trying not to swim too much.
So if I change the map.
Oh yeah, do the one that has the grounds.
Oh
yeah. So where's the boathouse on here? Oh shit. Oh no, wrong map.
No, it's the so the boathouse doesn't show on these maps because actually the boathouse isn't canon. This is an addition.
Okay, improved mystery.
I'm offering you guys. So let me just share.
Essentially, Anna's going to get out a door. If there isn't a door that's not in view of the boathouse, she's going to go out of a window and she's going to go down out of sight.
So
to the water.
we're kind of looking that the boathouse is going to be around here. If I can, there we are.
Okay.
So the boathouse is out the back. Maybe this, yeah, because on this one the castle doesn't
reach the water,
unfortunately.
But Anna's going to go the other way. The map keeps changing. I have to keep zooming in and out. So Anna's going to come down, down outside the boathouse.
You're going to leave. I mean, you could kind of leave the gate and enter from the road.
Yeah, essentially, however far she needs to get, so she's not going to be spotted.
So this here is a road that passes up the front of the house.
She's going to go down to the road and then
go to the road,
nipping off the bridge and go a paddling like a crocodile.
So you will be swimming upstream.
Okay.
In quite a strong against quite.
No, she can go to the bank and then use the bank to sort of paddle up the side.
Yourself along.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will want from you is an agility roll and a force roll, please.
Okay, got the agility. Ooh, 2 force.
Good. Well, that's exactly what you needed.
Yes.
Because you're pulling up against. I wanted you to get 2 force to be able to pull yourself all the way up.
Perfect.
So, what are the guys doing about distracting the guard?
Who's coming with me?
Taika.
Taika. All right.
Apparently, yes.
Let's bring a fresh pot of coffee out for him.
A fresh pot of coffee. That sounds like a good one, right?
Yeah, but we want
Fresh
him
pot of
awake.
coffee, a couple of mugs. Sorry, Taika, what?
But we
And
want him
what are you gonna put in?
awake.
I still couldn't get that.
Sorry, Taika, that was my fault.
Do we want him awake? That's why coffee. Or maybe we want him less awake, actually.
Okay, yeah. So bring out a flask of something, of aquavit or something. We'll see what he wants.
So
We just have to keep him talking.
I want you away from the door.
Well, yeah. But his orders are to stand there. The point is that we're going to make enough noise that your entrance to the boathouse will go. You're paddling.
This was the opposite of the plan, Henrik. This is what happened the last time with the plan. You guys stood and chatted to the person at the door while Anna tried to sneak in, and they were just like, "What you doing?"
But you're sneaking in the back through the water.
yeah, Amy, it's a boathouse. It is for boats, so it is
I
on
know,
the
but
water.
still, like, I feel like further away from the door is better than just talking loudly.
We're not going to be able to take him away from the door because he's already alerted to us causing problems, and that's his job.
Belief.
Okay, never say never. Let's see what we can do.
Let's see what you can do. Right, so you go down to the guard. Evening.
Good evening, Constable. How's the vigil going?
Rather bored, to be honest, but you know, these are my orders. What can I do for you? You two are from the castle here, aren't you?
My name's Henrik. This is Taika. We just thought you might want maybe a cup of nice, freshly made hot coffee. We get the best coffee here.
Manipulation roll, please. Fabulous.
Oh.
Oh.
Could have convinced him to drink anything.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that's mighty kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't say no.
Should have drugged him.
Caffeine enhanced roll. Indeed, Sebastian, indeed. Look. There's three of us here. If we see that there's like a bench just there, should we just sit down? I mean, as long as I can be able to see the door, pretty much, I think we're all right.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's going anywhere. Let's have a seat. Yeah. What was your name, sir?
Oh,
Constable.
Siegfried.
Constable Siegfried. Have you been in the force long?
Oh, just about 18 months. This is my first murder investigation. Very exciting.
Oh yeah. That's almost the amount of time that we've been here at this castle, actually.
Yeah, I remember it being empty, I have to say. But yeah. I guess it's going to be fairly similar, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, so a nice brew. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Right, so you guys are sitting down chatting, keeping him occupied.
Yeah.
Your pass of 3 will absolutely be enough to distract him enough so that Amy is able to get in, so Anna can get in. So, tell me your plan, Lady Anna.
Sneak around where the boats would come in and go into the water, and then sort of pop up and have a little look around and see essentially what we see.
Okay, that's fine.
Find any ghostly clues.
Ghostly clues. Fair enough. So you get into the boathouse, and
I should say she's got her knife, but she doesn't have her guns on her.
Correct. Yeah. So you sort of pull yourself out of the water onto the sort of like the docking area that sort of runs around the inside. And while you would expect to feel cold coming out of the water, there is sign of an unnatural cold within the boathouse itself, and sort of stored neatly away in various places around the boathouse. You can see boxes which have contain ropes, and there are oars up against the wall, and there is a single rowing boat leaned up against the wall beside the dock. And that's kind of what you notice initially. So do you want to have a look round?
Yeah, let's have a look around.
Investigation roll.
Can I not do observation?
You can, but I would rather an investigation roll first, please.
Oh, all right.
Because I want to see what you see. Right, okay.
Can I see what I observe?
You can observe. Mm-hmm.
I see shit all.
Okay.
Anna was not the one to send.
Surprises no one, knowing that. I mean, you know, hindsight and all that.
Oh God. I'm gonna push the investigation roll. I still see shit all.
Why is your investigation so bad?
Because I'm ill. I've been in the wars.
Oh, that's right. You've got damage, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Anna's got an owie.
Yeah.
Got lots of owies, in fact. Yeah.
Lots of owies.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a little bit too dark in there for you because you haven't got a light.
Is there anything I could try and set fire to make a light?
I mean, the whole place is made out of wood.
But like, just so I can see a little bit better, so it's not been all a waste of nothing.
When Maud and Julian see the flaming boathouse from a distance as they descend from the library, they are going to look at each other and sigh deeply.
We will also both think Anna at the same time.
Can I look around? Can I see anything that could be used to set a fire?
As I said, the place is full of wood.
Oh, but it's in like, because I need like something to spark, because I don't have a match or anything on me.
I mean, you also don't have any kindling.
The place is made of wood, as you just said.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you want to burn the place down.
I just wanted to light like a little fire, just so I could see a little more. Just like a baby fire.
Unfortunately, as you failed your investigation and observation rolls, no. You don't see anything.
Can I sit in the boathouse for a while and then look again? Anna's going to sit, she's going to wait for her eyes to accustom to the dark, and then she's going to have another look.
Okay, so we shall leave you sitting there for a little while.
Yeah, in the cold.
In
contemplating
the cold,
her life choices.
and potentially getting pneumonia. We shall come back to that role in a minute.
Yeah.
Sebastian, what are you up to? Can't hear you, Sebastian. Am I guessing we have yet again no audio?
Sebastian is typing.
Yeah, is he even here? Is he alive?
He's here. I missed your mic. You can't.
What are you flapping around about, Julian?
I'm really sorry to interrupt the proceedings and everything, but I just got found that Baker Street Ladies got nominated for Best Production at Buxton, and I won Best Actor. I won Best Actress.
Oh, you won it!
Oh, you!
That's so good.
Sorry. I'll shut get there.
You're my share.
Please get on with burning down the boathouse.
Oh,
Yay,
that's so good.
congratulations.
So well deserved.
Oh, congratulations, Lexi.
Well, that's a good omen for next week. You're currently located in the castle, Sebastian. Was that on the Buxton website, Lexi?
Yes, yours also got nominated for best theatre production.
Well done.
Well done.
No. Didn't win anything though. Oh, total failure. Okay.
Shut up! You got nominated. What,
Nominated still a
what
thing. You can put still that
What
one.
an arsehead you can be.
So yeah, okay. It's just that we should forward that onto the space. That's all. Just checking, as I missed the beginning, we have already done research into ghosts, haven't we? Yes, that is what Julian and Maud are up to. I mean, you can join in and help them if you like. See if they find anything else.
We specifically researched, or are researching, while all this burning of the boathouse is going on. I researched vengeful spirits, and Maud researched ghost possession.
I seem to remember there was some research done last week as well.
Something.
I did the research as well into ghost generally. I can
Yes.
repeat that if you forgot.
We just got a bit more specific.
That's right. So yeah.
Oh yes, Anna's disappearance. I think Anna looked into that last week, and essentially there's nothing on humans being able to use troll magic in the society's records.
That's right.
So there's no help.
Yeah. Linnea was rather intrigued when you told her about it originally, if you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whilst Anna is freezing, Julian and Maud, what are you up to next? I could ignore troll magic and look at dimension jumping, etc. If you particularly like to do that, Sebastian, give me a learning roll. Julian?
I wanted to talk to Algot. Maybe he knows something.
Go ahead. Oh, Master Julian. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, Algot, thank you for the aperitifs. Very good of you. So we've just been doing a bit of research about what could be going on, and from something Linnea says, this might sound like an odd question, but do you know of any ghosts haunting the place that we haven't run into already, if you see what I mean?
I'm not sure what you mean, I'm afraid. Sorry.
If you don't believe in ghosts, that's all very well and good. Did anything particularly tragic, and don't say anything about Ulu. I mean, on the grounds or very near the grounds, was there a particular story, one that maybe resulted in a death or something like that? You know the kind, jilted lover,
well, I mean,
bashes the lover's head in, that kind of arena.
I'm incredibly apologetic and so very sorry to not be able to necessarily provide you with the information that you require. But alas, there have been many, many, many deaths here at the castle and in the grounds over the years.
Right.
Unfortunately, that is, I would suggest, par for the course for a supernatural organization that investigates supernatural entities.
I mean, you're not wrong. I just wondered if anything sort of sprang to mind if I say the words boathouse, on the water, head bashed in with an oar, that kind of thing.
Oh, I say. That's quite specific. I have to confess, I am
Just in case.
not aware of anything that I can help you with on that matter.
Right, where do we keep the annals, old man?
I'm certainly not familiar with anybody dying at the boathouse.
Well, not until now, anyway.
Well, yes, obviously, yes.
So, where do we keep the annals? It sounds like we're going to have a look through those and see if anything matches up. That's probably going to take us all night.
You absolutely can search the annals, yes. The annals are kept upstairs, so they're in the library.
Mm-hmm. Righto. I'm hoping they've spread it over a good few number of books so that we can at least research together. Right, who's available? Where are Anna and where's Henrik?
I'm sorry, Master Julian, I can't help you. I have been preparing dinner in the kitchen.
I understand. Well, never mind. Hopefully, if they're going to get themselves into trouble, I hope they can get themselves out of it again.
Are you certain about that, sir?
No, not in the slightest. Right. Those of us who are sensible, or at least trying to be, will be upstairs looking through the annals then. And Julian sort of like takes the stairs two at a time to inform Maud and Sebastian of what our quarry is at the moment. Is Tyka around?
No, she's with the other two, distracting with coffee.
Of course. Right then, chaps, we've got annals to search for anything that sounds remotely like someone getting brained on the river by the castle. Pull up a tome, have fun. So, would you like learning rolls from us, Andrew?
Abso-friggin-lutely.
I thought so somehow.
Okay. Fabulous. I shall come back to you later. Henrik and Tyka, how long do you plan on entertaining the guard?
As long as possible. I'm trying to give Anna as much time as possible. So I'm going to start talking about the saints. I'm going to offer him if he wants something a bit stronger after his coffee. I'm going to talk about the weather. I'm going to just keep him occupied for as long as he can possibly tolerate it.
So are we talking an hour?
At least Henrik can easily talk about just the saints for an hour.
Well, we're very well aware of this. So yeah, okay. Tyka, are you going to stay there, or are you going to leave Henrik to it and
I mean, that's a good question, because we never considered sort of a signal that Anna might give us when she's out or something.
No, I was quite aware of this, but that's Anna planning.
Yeah, this is what happens when Anna makes the plan.
No, I mean, I guess this signal would be wet Anna coming out of the house being like, oh, it's dinner time. Oh, okay, great.
To be fair, I feel like with Anna, it's normally a shot is fired and that's the signal.
Or the boathouse is on fire. Yeah, I think I'll sneak in after some time and, I don't know, pretext of searching for my cat, maybe.
Sneak in. What? Go back into the castle, or what?
Well, away from Henrik and the Siegfried,
Okay.
because I think they're doing fine.
Okay, fine. And where are you going to go?
Back into the castle and
Okay.
see,
And what do you want to do?
see if I can see the boathouse and sign that Anna is there, or what is going on, so to speak.
Okay.
The whole take a buddy swimming thing is something Anna should have done. There's bunnies in our field.
So Tyker comes and joins you upstairs around the same sort of time that Julian goes upstairs and suggests that everybody works their way through the annals. So that's what everyone else is up to, Tyker. So you can either join them or do something else.
What are you doing, guys?
Do we all look up from over the top of our tomes looking very scholarly?
Something like that, yes.
We're trying to figure out who might have been killed in the boathouse. Or something similar enough for our vengeful spirit.
It is, by the way, starting to get quite dark at this point. In fact, it is getting rather dark. It's kind of around. It's getting towards 8 o'clock at this point. So I will. Tyker, what are you going to do? And then we shall jump over to Anna.
Where are the miscreants, Tyker?
Well, I'm going to inform them that, as far as we're aware, Anna is in the boathouse right now, while Henrik is chatting with the
Guard with the constable.
Those two are going to get arrested. One day we will turn up somewhere a few minutes behind them and find that they have been hanged. And we won't even know what's happened. Oh, for God's sake. Julian goes to the nearest window that looks down over the boathouse.
And sees Henrik sat on a bench, engrossed in deep conversation with the constable.
What's wrong with that constable? He looks like he's asleep. What's wrong with him?
And he's listening intently.
All right.
I'm engaging.
I suspect Henrik is entertaining him.
Ah, he's the distractive force, I see.
Anyone interested in the Euros, by the way, it is now a penalty shootout.
Oh, my days.
So, here we are. Exciting. Okay, so again, Tyker, are you joining them or are you going to do something else?
I don't mind helping, but I am worried about Anna and think she might need rescuing in some way, shape, or form.
She disappeared into the water an hour ago and there's been no sign of her since.
Well, yeah, it's too quiet, so to speak.
Nothing's burnt down.
No one's dead.
It's quiet out there. Yeah, too quiet.
Okay. So, Anna.
Cool. All right, come on, Anna. Oh, I find something.
On the verge of death. Actually, not death, it's madness. On the verge of madness. You are scrubbling around trying to find something you can use to light the way. And you find a lantern near the door, which had probably been left by one of the policemen earlier in the day. And when you light it, it illuminates a pool of dried blood on the floor.
Lovely.
Which obviously where some of the injury happens. However, as you shine the light around, the oars and everything around, there is no sign of anything that potentially caused the damage. There is nothing else with blood, and only blood is on the deck.
Interesting.
I guess that's why they kept this a crime scene, because they found the woman outside the building and they found the guy in the water.
It's a shame you don't have the information that the others have discovered about ghosts, really.
Well, I saw the ghost. I know it's a ghost.
But the others have got some useful information.
Ah.
Paid attention to anything I said to them.
No, I try not to listen, so then I'm not metagaming.
And if they paid attention to what I said to them.
Oh, I see, hopefully.
But you should know the information I found, right? The general stuff.
Yeah. Cool, so Anna's... I'm not really sure I found what I wanted to find here. Anna's going to whisper, "Hello? Anyone there?"
Always works with ghosts.
Worth a shot.
Well, I drew a chalk door last time, so yeah, everything's worth a shot.
Anna's going to sigh and get back into the water and swoop away.
Okay. In which case, can I have again from you another agility and force roll?
Please don't let Anna drown. It would be a really, really sad way for Sailor to...
Okay.
Okay.
So you will make your way back to the castle.
Lovely.
And meanwhile, those of you in the castle investigating find absolutely nothing.
Literally nothing in any of those annals.
Nothing about what you were looking for. No.
We are grumpy.
Al got called down to dinner.
You hear sort of just dripping as Anna goes past the library, sticks her head in and goes, "Well, so I went to the boathouse. I found the blood. I couldn't find a murder weapon, and that's all I got. I would not like to discuss it, and I'm going to go have a hot bath." And she disappears.
Right, well, I think that was Algot calling for dinner, so I'm going to go and eat. Anyone else?
Might as well. Maybe Algot can take a tray up to Anna.
Someone needs to rescue Henrik. Anna shouts down the stairs, "Tell Henrik to stand down!"
Well, Taika will come back.
Would it
For
be of
Henrik.
service to people if I went and told Master Henrik that dinner is served?
Yes, please.
I think so, yes. Thank
I think
you,
we're saving
Algot.
Henrik. I think we're saving that constable, to be honest. But
Which
yes,
way
by all
does
means.
Anna's bedroom look? Can Anna look out and see Henrik or not? Which way? Where's her
You
room?
face the front.
I face the front and the boathouse at the back.
Yep.
Sebastian is interested in trying a seance as close to the boathouse as we can get.
Ooh, spooky.
In
And I would
answer
like
to your question, I imagine wherever is close enough to have seen the ghost would be close enough to contact it.
Can someone say yes to Algot so I can come back?
Anna's going to lean out her
did.
room
All
and
right,
just
I'll
shout
getting
as
you.
loud as she can, "Henrik, dinner."
Thank you. Constable Siegfried, it's been lovely talking to you. If you're
Oh.
still here after dinner, I'll bring you something out.
Oh, that's most kind of you. Thank you. I do appreciate that very much.
Go with God, young man.
Oh, and yeah, you too.
So over dinner, we're discussing a seance. Like we have an occult temple on the grounds. I think that's pretty close to the boathouse counts as our castle grounds, and we have an occult temple.
But how can we ensure that we don't open the gates to all and sundry, as it were? If we
I don't know.
actually-
I'm kind of opposed to seances in general because guess what? Good people let the dead rest in peace. That's how it works. So
So
I'm
why
kind
are you
of
opposed to it exactly?
what's that?
So why are you opposed to it exactly?
Because good people let the dead rest in peace.
Yeah.
And
So why are you opposed to it?
because it's a dead person.
Right. The ghost is clearly not at peace, says Sebastian. No.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, I will, since I am a member of this team, I am the society chaplain, I will engage, but I dislike the idea of seances very wholeheartedly. I will participate if that is what we are trying to do, but I think that our occult temple is connected to the grounds of the castle, and if we specifically call for the boathouse person, I don't know, you guys have been researching ghosts. How do seances work? Yeah, that would be good. It would be great if we could get them the peace they need. I just don't
England
like
won the
token
invasion.
ghosts in general.
So I mean, you could easily. So before you left the castle on your last endeavour, Anna actually got the additional seance medium advantage through the occult temple.
Oh yeah. Oh god, I don't want to contact the dead. Anna comes downstairs at this point as they're chatting. He's like, no, okay, fine. Oh god,
I agree. This is bad news.
I don't want to
You
chat
don't-
to a dead person.
You don't poke the dead. That's the
No,
idea.
I feel like that's a very good way to get possessed, which points to Julian did not work out so well the last time.
Possessed. Oh yes, when you tried to kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, not a fan.
Exactly. No. I'll do it, but I feel like I should be tied up just in case.
I say. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you going to do that now, people?
I guess so. Finish
We
the
finished
dinner.
dinner?
Do that.
Okay. So have you actually got the talent then, Sebastian, as it were? Oh well, if you want to do it then with the talent, then do it with the talent, as it were. I'm sure Anna won't mind.
Go for it. Anna looks quite pleased.
Are we all going down to the occult temple and sitting around in a circle and trying to do this?
I feel like yes. Light some candles.
All right, I'm also going to bless everybody before we start, and bless the door of the occult temple with a specific.
It is not surrender roll, Sebastian, yes.
And the door of the occult temple, which is closed behind us, I'm going to bless with a special seal saying nothing, no unclean spirits shall leave this place.
Okay. So you descend to the occult temple. Well, you don't descend because you're already on the ground floor. So you go through this. Let's put the let's get the castle map back open. And let's move us over to the. So I can share this with people online. Sync the streamers. So yes, we go to the occult temple. And
I take it that we're all going, really.
Yeah.
and Sebastian gathers his wits and begins summoning. I'm sure people won't mind if I do this in Sebastian's place, as otherwise we might be waiting for a while for him to type. And as you sit there on the raised dais in the temple, joining together, this blue glow starts to emanate from the center of your circle. And it grows and pulses and expands. And before you, there appears a man. And there's something not right about how he looks. There's kind of almost like a wavy type of effect going on with him, and you quickly realize that this is a man underwater, and you see the panic in the fear in his eyes, and his hands start to thrash around and grasp, and before you realize what's happening is you are witnessing a man being drowned. And what you notice is that there are women's hands around his neck, holding him down underwater. And these hands are wearing a single ring, a gold ring set with a black stone. And you watch as the life slowly fades from the man's face.
Oh.
I just want to see if I've got I don't think I managed to download the person's face. Oh, no. And what I would like you all to do, all of you that are there, is I would like you all to give me an inspiration roll.
And I not bad. What is?
Inspiration aside, didn't we see this similar ring on Linnea's hands? Or in Linnea's hands? She had a ring, didn't she?
Yeah, I feel like we've seen it.
Linnea had a gold ring, but I didn't remember any stone.
Someone's had a gold band with a black stone, I swear it. Someone quite recently.
So, those of
Last
you
episode, Linnea had a gold ring.
Those of you who passed with a single success recognize the man's face. You know you've seen it somewhere before, but you can't think of where. Sebastian and Henrik, however, have passed so stonkingly well, they realize that they have seen this man's face in a portrait within the castle. What was that look for, Julian?
That was literally what Julian was going to do if, nobody actually recognized him. Let's go and look at the portrait, see if that rings any bells.
So, because of the success that you guys got, you know exactly where this portrait is hanging. And it is hanging in the Forgotten Gallery.
Ooh. Off we go.
So if you all make your way upstairs to the Forgotten Gallery, and you kind of have a little bit of a look along the walls, so we shall just sync the view here, those online. So yes, the Forgotten Gallery is behind the library, and you find a painting, and in it stands a lady that you recognize as Countess Himmler of Thulin Stena, one of the survivors of the Ilu massacre. And next to her stands a man who is labelled in the plaque at the bottom of the painting as somebody called Harold Orre. And you can see that the Countess is wearing a ring with a black opal stone on it, just like the one that you saw in the on the hand of the lady that was drowning him. Anybody like to give me an investigation roll?
I would love to.
Fabulous, because as you said you were going to, lots of people do. So as you said you were wanting to go and look at other paintings around the castle, you, Julian, with Tiger, find another painting which shows Baroness Kokola, Olga Kraus, and Linnea Ethelkind.
With the same lady in.
And all of them are wearing the
Gold
same
rings with black stones.
Oh God, there's loads of them.
Oh no, sorry. Only Linnea in this picture, in this particular one, is wearing the ring.
So we went to go ask the murderer who got murdered, and she's like, "Oh, I've got no idea," and it was her.
So did Linnea's gold ring have a black stone on it?
Yeah.
But does the lady in the original picture?
Mhm.
She does too.
No, it's Linnea in the picture.
Yes, in the first one.
Linnea, absolutely Linnea, yes.
So there's just one woman with one ring, and that one woman is Linnea.
Mm-hmm.
Two. Doesn't the Countess have one in the first portrait?
Correct,
Yeah,
yes.
that's what you said.
Oh, so there's two women.
Yeah.
And both have matching rings.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Including Linnea today.
Mm-hmm. As you're all looking at it, Aldot comes up and looks, she looks so much younger there, doesn't she?
Who?
Linnea.
Linnea, yes.
Who's the other one?
Which other one?
This lady here.
Which lady? Sorry.
And Julian points to the Countess. First picture they found.
Oh, yes. Yes, the Countess.
What happened to her and her associate, Harold Orre?
Harold. Yeah. I don't rightly know is the answer. I do know that this painting was done before the other one. I'm fairly certain that Harold was no longer with the society when that second portrait was done.
No longer with the society? In what way?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know. I'm aware that he left.
Oh God, this ring that you can just about see the Countess wearing in this, is that some kind of heirloom? Is it passed down to members of the society? Is it indicative of a particular role in the society, perhaps?
He sort of peers at it. Well, I say I'm not rightly sure. I can't say I've really noticed it before. But yes, it does. It does look very similar to the one that Mistress Linnea is wearing, but obviously as a painting, it's very difficult to tell if it's If it is exactly the same or not, it just looks like a gold ring with a black bit in it.
Well, yes.
Sorry.
Have you ever found any rings in the castle?
Have I ever found any rings?
Yeah. I'm gonna take the pictures off the wall and look in the back, see if anything's written on them.
Nope.
All right. I think we should go ask Linnea about these rings.
It is 10 o'clock at night at this point.
God damn it. Bed then, maybe?
Bed and maybe up early, something like that.
Yeah, sounds good. Early night, up to the dawn. Go bother the old woman.
Why the devil not? Okay, right.
I'm also gonna sketch the ring so that maybe I can ask a jeweler about them.
Oh, yeah.
You can, but the detail in the painting will make it, it's going to be a very rough sketch, but yes, absolutely sketch it.
Yeah. Just the general shape.
Yep, okay. Right. Everyone's off to bed, I'm assuming.
Off to bed.
Oh, great. Lock the doors, close the blinds. No crows, please.
Oh, God, yeah.
Well, people.
Oh, Anna's going to ask if she can borrow a ghost.
You can sleep on the floor in Maud's room beside Ghost.
I want my bed.
Me at the moment. I'm about to share something with each of you.
Can Anna borrow a ghost?
So Anna, I shall. Oh, Sebastian's gone offline again. Right.
Dear.
We can swing by the pet shop in the morning, Anna, if that's really what you want.
Anna would like that. Anna would like a pet. Everyone else seems to have a pet. Tyke's got a pet. Moore's got a pet. Julian's got a pet. Anna wants a pet.
Right. So you're all
To be
going
fair,
to.
Maud is not exactly a pet.
That's true.
Yes, Maud is Anna's
It's a pet plus.
But can I borrow a ghost, Maud? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Sebastian,
maybe
you're showing us offline. You need to reset.
we
your
can
session.
share a room for the night. We can all three of us share.
No, that's okay.
So if you can just reset your session, please, Sebastian. That's why everything's sounding a bit weird to you, because you're showing us offline. Right. So here you go. One at a time, I'm afraid. But here we go. Anna, you're first.
Oh, good God, there's loads of it. All right.
I'll do Sebastian's once he's back online.
I appreciate being first. I'm a slow-ass reader.
Henrik next. Then we have Julian.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Then we
I
have.
don't like this. This is scary.
Fine.
Oh no! What? What?
And finally, Sebastian.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh God! Okay.
So sorry for people watching online, but I'm fairly certain you'll get some sort of information. Right.
Right, are we awake?
Wait,
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, I'll wait for everyone else to finish reading it and figure out what they're about to do. I'm gonna wake up yelling
Henry
for.
sounds so pissed off.
God.
We go again.
Oh my god. Right, Anna's is Henrik going first?
What? No?
Taika!
Julian!
What?
I run out to the hallway yelling Taika.
I'm
That
gonna
What?
I'm gonna run out sort of like with my whatever I've got on, but with my medical notes in my hand.
Anna's
I
going to
go.
run out still sort of night dressed, but she's got a saber and she's going to grab hold of Julian and be like, what did you take?
What the hell's are you talking about?
I know you were in my fucking room. What did you take?
No, what are you talking about? Maud was in my room. Look what she left. And he brings out the blackened feather from the medical notes.
Anna holds up her feather. You were going through my pockets and you left this.
I've been asleep all night. I had this ridiculous dream. I saw Maud in my room, reading my notes without actually reading it. It was horrific.
I dreamt I saw you in my room going through my pockets.
Why
And
would
I
I
saw
do
Henrik.
that to you? I can guess what's in your pockets.
You can't guess what's in my pockets.
There's going to be a compass. There's probably going to be some matches or something like that, and some
Believe me,
kind
there are
of.
things in my pockets you wouldn't guess in your wildest freaking dreams, Julian.
And there's definitely a couple of bits of string that you occasionally tie around your finger to remind you of something, and then you forget it anyway.
No, not even close.
Really?
What was that, Maud?
I saw Henrik. So again, I think we're each seeing.
We've
One
all
of
been
the
led
others.
down the garden path. Nobody's done anything.
Sebastian says, calm down, everybody. We've seen implications towards each other in previous dreams that weren't real.
Have we?
Rude.
What implications have you seen, Sebastian? Everything I've seen so far has been fucking true.
Or visions of other people's pasts.
Yeah, which were also true. And looks at Taika pointedly.
How do you know if it's true, for God's sake?
Oh, I know it's true.
Oh, great, you know.
No, listen. This is what the bloody thing wants. It wants us separated, divided, turning on each other. We can't do that. It's an illusion. This is exactly what it wants. Everyone calm down. No one has done anything apart from the Nattramn itself. Again, holds up the feather and kind of snatches it temporarily from Miss Coombs, sees her face, and then instantly sort of gives it back.
My feather.
I meant the last thing, but yes, what Julian is saying, surprisingly, says Sebastian.
The past thing was true, though, Sebastian. Like, everyone, at least what we sort of gathered from chatting to you, what we saw with the past was true.
So, but about this thing, and I hold up my feather. So nobody was in anybody else's
Sebastian
room
saw-
last night.
No, this
Anna
was...
suddenly goes slightly pale. It's like, no, you saw mine, didn't you, Sebastian? Shit. Anna rubs her face. I don't know. Maybe things aren't that true. Oh, fuck.
This thing is getting desperate.
Sebastian says, but it was used to manipulate us.
Quite right, but this thing is confused because it is trying to divide us and it's not going to work. So long as we
Where are we
realize
talking?
this thing... What?
Where are we as we talk?
On the floor, aren't we?
landing.
I think we're all yelling at each other in the hallway.
Yeah.
As per usual.
Yeah. The landing of your floor, because Anna came down the stairs.
Wait,
I
who
can
saw
go down
what?
to
Who saw what?
It wasn't tied to who's seen who's past, was it? Was it random?
No, I haven't seen any of your past, Julian.
I saw Henrik's past, and Henrik was in my room in this dream. So
But you were in my dream just now, but I saw Sebastian, so it's not related. It's just random. It's trying to turn us against each other.
Yeah, because I saw Julian's history, but Taika was in my room.
So what?
but what about before people were in rooms? What did you see before that?
A lot of weird ass scary stuff.
I was in a library
Saying
Library too. A
so was
circular
I.
library?
with a
Hourglass?
woman with black
Yes.
hair.
Yes.
Yes, with her mouth sewn shut.
Yes.
Yeah, the lady from the mirror.
And
Yeah.
a raven that
She
couldn't
thanked you.
call.
What?
A raven that
A raven that couldn't call, but instead when it opened its beak, it just blew wind in your face, that kind of thing.
Yes.
No,
What
I
did the
didn't
woman
see
say to you,
that.
though?
She said you broke the dream, but he was already inside.
Yeah, me too.
What if that's how it's trying to get to us?
What, through our
I mean-
dreams?
Through our dreams. Things happen when we're asleep.
I don't see how we can go through life without sleeping.
No. I'm trying to ascertain if that's how he gets in. And then maybe he is able at some point to control some of us. It's a hypothesis.
There was a cracked mirror. Did everyone see that?
Yes.
Yes.
And when I looked into it, I just saw myself as I really was, asleep, which was how I knew it was a dream.
And then you saw the person in your room
Yes.
through the mirror.
Yes. I saw, Julian through the mirror and he took something out my pocket and put it under my pillow. What was Maud reading in your book, Julian?
Well, that was the thing. She was just going through my medical notes, but she had her eyes closed while she was doing it. You see what I mean? She was reading. It looked as if she was reading it, but her eyes were completely shut.
Henrik had my journal upside down. And he was whispering in Latin.
The latter I can get, but I don't think even Henrik can read
Do
upside
you
down.
remember any of the words?
No.
Sebastian is currently agreeing with things that you're all saying. But just said, so someone took something and some left something.
Mine took... Well, it took it out of my pocket and put it under my pillow and then the feather was there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back through my room to see if anything else was moved or jostled.
Oh, yes.
Let's all check our rooms just to see if anything seems grossly out of place, shall we?
Okay.
And nothing is.
Considering I slept, did I heal any of my damage? Odin.
No,
Great.
not exactly restful sleep.
God damn it. While Anna's getting dressed, then she would like to interact with her item.
That's fine.
And that heals too, yeah?
Well, Taika goes down to the kitchen to grab some coffee and to test something.
Okay. Well, if you, as you head downstairs, obviously Algot and Gudrun are down there, and Matilda. They're all bustling around. There's a lovely smell of bacon and sausages and eggs being cooked, and the smell of fresh coffee.
Morning, people. Has anything happened overnight? Is everything all right? Any news?
Yes, I didn't want to disturb you all yesterday evening, but this came yesterday in the evening paper, and he hands you. Let me just put this into your. So in your handouts now, Taika, there's something labelled TDM.
Right. The journalist is writing about us already. Murder on the Grounds of Castle Gyllencreutz by Ellen Jarve.
Are you going to
Uppsala
read
Police.
it and share it with them?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I can read it and then share it with them
Okay.
while they are doing such. Uppsala police are investigating the suspected murder of an Uppsala University student on the grounds of Castle Gyllencreutz. A local resident fishing on the Ferris River observed an overturned rowboat near the Castle Gyllencreutz boathouse where the body of Ove Jernberg was discovered. A second student, Ida Sandven, was found with wounds to her head on the boathouse dock and has been taken to Uppsala University Hospital for treatment. Police believe the attack occurred the previous evening, but the motive remains unclear. This is not the first time the grounds of Castle Gyllencreutz have been the site of a murder investigation. Almost 30 years ago, 5 men and women were found brutally murdered over the course of a year, dubbed the Bear Ripper, killings due to the grisly state of the bodies discovered on the castle grounds. A growing number of voices in the community are beginning to call for the property to be turned into public lands so that the large estate can be properly patrolled by police, protecting the people of Uppsala from the negligence so often demonstrated by the caretakers of the castle. Now we know her state.
What a bitch.
Yeah, fuck off, Ellen.
I never met her, but I thought she liked the
No,
people
you
she
did meet her, Maud. You had a long conversation with her, with someone else.
You did
I
indeed.
think that was a not Maud.
No, that was a Maud. It was right at the beginning. It was like one of our
Right
first,
at the beginning.
it
Yeah.
was one of our first sessions.
Mm-hmm.
So they're
Anyway.
both students. That's
Maltaika is in the kitchen. Maltaika is in the kitchen. Is there an open fire, I presume?
There is a fire in the kitchen, yeah.
I shove the feather into the fire.
And nothing happens.
Does it burn?
Nope.
Say what?
I think we should keep them all together. You never know.
I think we should make an armor suit out of these feathers.
I don't even think you have enough to cover Taika's cat. I mean, maybe Frogrick might have been able to have a semi-coated.
Frogrick's fire-resistant feather armor. That's, yep. Sign me up.
That sounds like something that would be more suited to one of the alternative gaming systems. Generally called the most popular.
What's that one? Redwall with the mice? Mice
Yeah,
knights?
Redwall. Oh, Martin.
Okay.
But we didn't know that they were students. So perhaps we can figure out what they were researching, if they were, or what projects they were working on.
I'm a bit worried about all these people who are getting murdered in our castle. I feel like that should have been told to us before we joined this damned society.
Well, that was,
I'm
what
a
did the
bit worried
newspaper
the
say? That was
locals
years
will come
ago?
and burn us down in our castle.
Yes, that's what I'm currently worried about.
Pitchforks
TDM
and
today's
all.
news.
Indeed.
I mean, if only you'd had the opportunity to recruit some guards.
I mean, we've got me.
We also
but we're
have
never
got
there.
some points. We've got some points at the
We need
moment.
guards to protect it from you, Anna.
Very true. Very
Well, I'm just
true.
wondering if
Well,
the
we have
castle.
our uni contact, says Sebastian.
Oh. Could do, yeah.
Yes, we can go talk to my cousin.
That's an idea.
So, okay, when we asked Algert about deaths on the premise, he forgot to mention the deaths of 5 men and women 30 years ago, or
No, because he was asked about deaths in the boathouse. He actually did say there have been many deaths over the years at the castle, but he wasn't aware of any at the boathouse.
right, so I'm going
It's
to
a
find
secret
him
murder.
and ask him about that specific incident that Ellen is writing about. if he remembers it and knows.
Did we ask him about the man, like when he disappeared and things, or if anyone had any grudges against him?
What man?
The one who was murdered, drowned.
Vaesen.
Yeah, I think half of us should go chat to the uni guy, and half of us should go chat to Linnea and see what this business is with the rings and who the murderess could be.
I agree with that. I'm going to go to the university and try to track down Ova and Ida's friends.
All right, I'm going to go to Linnea.
So Henrik is going to the university. Anna is going to Linnea. What about the rest of you?
Maud's going to go to Linnea as well.
Julian, Anna elbows him.
Sorry, yes, I'll go to Linnea.
Okay.
I'll stay in chat with Albert.
Seems wise.
Very wise.
Andrew, I messaged you a while ago. Is that a yes or a no?
Can who else is left? Can somebody come with me just in case I get bugs under my skin or whatever?
Yeah, who's going with Henrik to chat to the university?
Oh, stuff it. I'll go with him to see my cousin.
Okay.
By the way, did you ever ask that guy?
Staying and learning more about the individual. You don't want 5 panels. Sounds good.
I was going to say, Julian, did we ever ask? Because he was a historian, right? Our professor's, your cousin, the professor, is a historian.
Yes. Yes.
Did we ever ask him about the Ulu massacre?
I don't think we have, no, because that would be very localized anyway. And remember, he's not from around here, is Hugo.
And Ulu is in northern Finland.
Mm-hmm.
It's not local here at all.
That's where you're from, Taika.
Indeed.
I don't know. Worth an ask.
Mm-hmm.
Can we come for a break?
We certainly can. Do other people up for a 5 minute? Yes. Okay.
Cool.
So past, we should start back. Okay. Right. Okay, people. See you back at past. Thank you for being patient and waiting for us, people online. So, oops, let's knock my tablet over. So, people, Sebastian is staying to try and learn more stuff. So, if Sebastian lets me know what it is he's wanting to learn about, and then give me a learning roll, we can see what he finds. And so, who university is Henrik and Julian?
Yep.
And everyone else is off to.
Yes, hello.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No, Taika's staying in Castle too.
Taika and Sebastian was researching something.
3 parties.
Apologies. So what are you looking at then, Taika, while Sebastian is typing? What are you doing?
I wanted to ask Albert about the murders 30 years ago.
Okay.
If he remembers, if he knows, or if he can point us to the correct part of the annals that might have records about it.
Also, it was Algott's uncle or father that was working.
You're not there.
I know this is just a question in general.
You're not there. Oh yes, there was. Yes, I remember there was some sort of hoo-ha. Some society members were being killed on site. But I confess I do not know all the details, but I am aware that it was resolved. There will be records of it within the annals if you were to look it up. Look into the 2 people we learned about off the back of the seance. Which 2 people? You mean Harold? And who else?
People from the portraits, I mean, probably means.
Well, you know about everyone in the portraits already, apart from Harold. Because they are the people that escaped. Basically. Okay.
Right. I'm reading the annals then.
So I shall share that with you then, Taika. And whilst you peruse that one, let's start off with the university. So Henrik and Julian.
Before we get there, I'm going to make sure in the carriage ride over, I'm assuming we're carriaging, I go, what are we asking my cousin specifically again?
Well, he's a historian, so if we haven't asked him about the Ulu massacre, maybe he can do a bit of investigating for us, even if he's not familiar with it himself.
Very well.
Just because we have him as a resource, perhaps you can tap him to do a bit of work for us. But I was just going to try to track down, approach the ombudsman to figure out which area they were staying at and find out a bit more about the 2 victims and specifically what they were studying. Because if it turns out they were studying ghosts or something, I think that's a big clue.
I'm not sure that's a particular a particular thing that they teach at the university, but we can of course investigate, as you say. What about you go to the ombudsman and I go to the I go to see Hugo, or will that create even more worry for God?
No, that sounds good. We'll meet up in the common in about 45 minutes.
So that's 4 parties you've got now.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'll deal with Henrik first.
Okay, I go to the university ombudsman's office, and I'm still not sure exactly what that does, even though my university had one. But I assume he might have some sort of record of students and things like that. And I approach him, brandishing the newspaper, introducing myself and saying some tragic incident we've had the other day, isn't it? I'm sure you've heard about this.
The body was found yesterday. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Did you know the students?
No, I didn't.
Can you point me in the direction of? Do you know if they stayed on campus? What subjects they were studying?
I'm not really at liberty to discuss that. I'm afraid it's obviously confidential information with the university.
I'm sorry, sir. My name is Henrik Gustafsson. I'm a priest of the Church of Sweden, and I actually live at Castle Gyllencreutz. And we've begun our own investigation. I was just hoping I could speak to somebody who knew them.
Well, how do I know you didn't kill them?
Oh, we just got home yesterday morning. Or yesterday afternoon, sorry, just after we came home to the crime scene. And if I did kill them, I wouldn't tell you my name, where I lived, and that I was involved in this investigation.
Give me a manipulation roll. Okay. You're rolling well today, has to be said.
Saint Swift.
Well,
just if I could talk to some people who actually knew them. I'm sure you've had reporters and police in here over the past 48 hours.
As you are a priest, but I really can't tell you that Ove was studying botany. I just couldn't tell you that. If you catch my meaning.
Of course, sir. Of course.
And I really think you should definitely not disturb the history and law departments either.
Your soul is safe, noble ombudsman.
It's, I'm glad you understand me, sir. Now, if you excuse me, I should be somewhere else.
I will proceed to the botany department.
Because, as it happens, Julian is at the history department.
Is Hugo in there?
He certainly is. Julian.
Hugo, old man, how's it going?
Well, we're a little shook up at the moment with the latest news. I don't mind telling you, but
Yes, I'm sorry about that. That's recent nonsense.
no, I'm sorry.
What?
Do you know what? I was being such a fool. It didn't even occur to me. That's at your home.
Castle Gyllencreutz, yes, that's rather why I'm here, old man, I'm afraid. Well, any pleasantries first, how have you been?
Well,
How's the family?
fine, but please, what do you want?
Let's cut straight to the chase then, shall we? So yes, I was wondering if you could help me out a little, or find if someone's a local know-it-all, you know the kind, that might know a little bit more about Castle Gyllencreutz, considering that that this whole hoo-ha has happened technically on our grounds. We found out very recently that a rather horrific murder of several people at once took place a while ago. We wanted to have a quick look into that, and yes, would you happen to have known the students involved in this rather horrific affair?
Well, first of all, if you'd like to help yourself to any of our historical records to find anything more about the
That would be very useful.
earlier murders,
I appreciate that.
you just have to ask, and you can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
As far as the students, well, I knew Ida. I talked to her personally.
Oh, good grief. Well, I actually I went to see her yesterday. She seemed well, she suffered what you'd call trauma, so to speak. But I personally, and of course you didn't hear this from me, I don't think she did anything herself, if you see what I mean. And
I couldn't imagine she would. She was the kindest of souls.
of course. And myself and my associates are trying to get to the bottom of all this, of course. But yes, I might take advantage of looking at some of your records and things, if that's all right. But no, we're sort of on the case to rather... It's a difficult one in the line of what we particularly do, as I'm sure you're aware. But I am convinced of Ida's innocence, and we're trying to make sure that we can get that across to somebody who can help let her off. You see what I mean?
Do you think that you may find anything worthwhile in her apartment?
There are certain places where we don't go as a rule, so to speak. But whereabouts does she live? Would you happen to know?
Of course, I have her student file here. I can give you her exact address.
It would just be handy for our notes. Thank you very much, old man.
And he gives you the address.
Thank you. Julian makes an incredibly quick note, because he always carries a pen or something around on him.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, we're on the case trying to make sure that she's all right. She's still in the hospital at last word, but
Well,
yes, I'm going to pop along.
Please let me know. Just keep me up to date.
I will do. If I need anything else as well, I'm sure you'll do such for Ida. But as always, there are favors in both ways. But glad you seem to be settling in so well.
It's a fabulous university.
Yes, I do imagine.
Research possibilities are far beyond anything I've experienced anywhere else.
Well, I shall come and see you, Agnes, and Edouard at some point soon. I'm sorry, it's been a bit of a time. We've been rather busy recently, but I promise to, at the very least, come and see you over the summer.
Well, you're always welcome. Give me a learning roll and we'll see what you find out about the murders. Okay.
Hey.
So, you discover, you find some newspaper articles that talk about the different deaths.
Mm-hmm.
And from everything you can gather from the newspaper, no one was ever arrested and caught. The police were flummoxed. But after the 5 deaths, there were no other deaths or disappearances.
Until obviously this one.
The assumption is that there was some sort of wild animal that was maybe getting into the grounds of the castle. They think whatever it was possibly crossing the river, and their best guess is that maybe it drowned on one time trying to cross the river because it just went silent. They never found anything else. They were never able to identify why. Just people from the castle were being killed, potentially.
And it was consistent with a wild animal?
Hmm?
Like ripped apart or something like that? Is that why they assumed a wild animal?
Yeah.
Right.
So, Linnea visitors, which is Anna.
Yeah, I'm going to go in.
update.
You've blocked your microphone somehow. You've suddenly become a very long way away.
That better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Linnea, so update on the whole, like.
Nope, gone quiet again.
Hello. Better? No? Yep.
Yep.
Better
Linnea, update on the whole ghost.
and not.
Linnea, can you hear me?
Yes.
Update on the whole ghost situation. So there may have been a murder at Castle Gyllencreutz, and it may have been someone wearing the ring you wear. So tell us, what's that about? I looked at
Maud
Maud,
shakes her.
What?
Maud shakes her head and gets out her notebook.
What?
She puts her hand over it and starts rubbing it, and almost like she's hiding it from your sight. Ring?
Yes, Linnea, your ring. We noticed that at least a couple of members of the society wore them.
My ring? Oh. It was nothing. It was a gift. It was given to me not long after I joined the society.
Who by?
Who by?
Yeah.
Oh. Nobody important.
Linnea, we think someone wearing a ring like yours murdered the ghost. So we need to know who that could have been.
Murdered the ghost? You can't murder a ghost, silly girl.
Murdered the person who's become the ghost, Linnea.
Oh. Give me an observation roll. So Linnea is looking like she's suddenly very puzzled and confused, but Maud, you think she's covering up something.
Well, I feel like anyone could have told you that.
Even Anna.
Rude, Maud. Poke. Linnea, please. We think there may be more deaths at Castle Gyllencreutz, and we need to stop it before it happens again.
Can you remember who else?
Give me a
might have been
manipulation roll.
keeping rings?
Very unmanipulating.
So, the ring was a gift from somebody who's no longer with us.
And who else had one? Do you know how many?
This is the only one I'm aware of.
Who had it before you then? Or are you the murderer?
It was from the Countess.
Anna! Ow, Maud! It was from an accountant. No?
No, she wasn't an accountant.
Oh.
I mean, she could have been if she wanted to.
Countess, I thank you, Maud. I see. The Countess owned it before you.
Yes. She gave it to me.
She gave it to you. Do you know much about this Countess?
Well, yes, she's one of the greatest members in the history of our society.
So she was
good. Helped rebuild us.
And
kept the books.
Do you know Harold Orey?
Do I know where who?
Do you know a Harold Orey?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Linnea, stop it. Linnea, Linnea, Anna's going to try and hold her hands. Linnea, please. Please don't.
Linnea, do you remember when the Countess gave you the ring?
It's very convenient, Linnea. Oh.
Maud's gonna nudge Anna.
I know, I'm being mean, I'm sorry. But Linnea, please, we need to know. We think this ghost might be killing people. It's killed one of the students at the university. And another's being blamed for their death.
Okay, you can give me another manipulation roll with that.
Come on, Anna. Fucking hell. She needs to start bloody lying to this woman.
I've got a talent. I can't remember where it is. It's the journalist talent, so I can use
Still
inspiration.
fucking nothing. This is not Anna's night.
No.
Now she's got a headache.
If only there was a helpful accountant around to lend a hand. Can I roll inspiration instead of manipulation using my journalist
If your
talent?
inspiration is better.
It is. It is considerably better. Although who knows what will happen now. But there we go. I got some.
So what are you saying, asking her? Or telling her?
Linnea, can you tell us when the Countess gave you the ring? And why?
I helped her with the problem.
That was kind of you. What sort of problem was it?
He was a traitor.
A traitor?
He betrayed us.
How do they betray you?
He was telling the Rosenbergers where all the Vaesen were that we'd saved.
I see.
We'd kill them.
And why was he doing that?
I don't know. They were all being killed. All of them. She gave me the ring because I solved the problem.
You killed him.
But the person who killed him was wearing the ring.
Yes. What did you last hear?
Linnea is saying that she's a murderer.
What did you last hear?
Linnea is saying that she's a murderer.
Is that what she's saying? Because she said she was given the ring for solving the problem, but the person who murdered him was wearing the ring.
Right, yeah.
I think she was given it and then she murdered.
Down
right,
payment.
Linnea?
She gave me the ring that morning. I tried to talk to him. I tried to persuade him. We were in the boathouse. And he was angry, desperate. And the next thing I know, he was in the water.
We think he's...
I had to keep them safe. They were innocent and he was killing them.
Is that why the other members of society died, did he kill them afterwards?
What do you mean?
Anna looks to Maud. There were 5 other people in the society who were killed.
The beast.
The beast. Linnea.
She starts screaming.
Oh no! Anna puts her hands over her ears.
Absolutely screaming, and before too long, some people come rushing in, and she is held onto the bed restrained, and they inject her with stuff, and she goes absolutely catatonic.
Oh, Linnea. All right, Maud. Let's go back to the castle.
Yeah. We're sorry, Linnea. We'll come back and see you another day.
Oh, dear.
And the wardens ush you out the room.
Did you see the message from me, Andrew?
Yes. You find nothing. Henrik.
I enter the botany department corridor and I see if I can talk to one of the professors.
Okay.
Somebody in their office or something.
Yeah,
You
there
know,
is.
light knock.
Oh, hello, sir. How can I be of assistance? What brings you here? I'm afraid
Good
it's really a good day for visitors.
Indeed, and in fact, that is the reason why I'm here. I'm sure you've heard of the terrible news. A student, I believe, in the botany department, Ove Junberg, has died.
Yes, of course, I'm aware of this.
Did you know the young man?
I didn't personally, no, but I understand he was a very popular student.
Is there another one of his professors or advisors that I could speak to?
May I ask what it is you want to speak to them about?
Well, primarily about his death, but I'd like to learn a bit more of his life. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Henrik Gustafsson. I'm a priest of the Church of Sweden, and I'm a resident.
Yes, absolutely. I can absolutely. If you go to the next door, then yes, you'll find one of his lecturers will be in the next.
Thank you so much. Once again, little soft knock.
Come in.
Good day, sir. Do you think my name's Henrik Gustafsson? I'm a priest of the Church of Sweden. Do you think I can have a moment of your time?
I suppose so. It's not a particularly good day for us here today. We've had some quite distressing news.
I know, that's why I'm here. Ove Junberg, you knew him?
Yes, indeed. He was one of my students. A very promising individual.
So I am here on the matter of his death. In fact, I'm one of the residents of Castle Gyllencreutz, and we're conducting our own investigation, and I'd like to set this matter to rest. So anything you can tell me would be very helpful. What was he working on?
He was just studying general botany. He was a second-year student, very promising, very, very lovely gentleman, and probably never going to be one of the high flyers, if you understand my meaning, but certainly very capable and very well respected amongst his peers.
And so he had friends. I understood he had a girlfriend as well.
Yes, I believe. Well, yes, the young girl that he was found with. I understood that they were together, but I don't know the ins and outs of my students' relationships.
Of course. But he was well respected. He had friends on the campus.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
And you're saying he was just studying just basic botany, nothing out of the ordinary. There's been no experiments or interesting lectures or seminars in the last few months?
Well, I hope he finds all of the lectures interesting.
I mean, special, for instance, a visiting professor talking about, I don't know, Venus flytraps or anything like that.
No. They would be covering those in the next semester.
Oh, good. Actually, maybe I'll come in and audit one of the courses. I find them very interesting.
Indeed, the world of botany is fascinating.
Yes,
Much
indeed.
at the moment.
Well, we're about to redo our botanical gardens up at the castle, so I invite you to come and check that out once we've had the time to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be lovely. I've not been to the Gyllencreutz gardens for many years. They've been in quite a poor state of repair. As a child.
Yes, we intend to reinvigorate them, as they say. Or what do you botanists say? Regrow?
Well, yes, we would grow plants. Yes, that's correct.
Well, whatever. I thought you might have some sort of interesting botany slang for that. Can you tell me anything else about Ove?
Give me a manipulation roll. What is it exactly you want to know?
If I suppose I was looking for anything that out of the ordinary, if he neglected his studies in the past few weeks, if he seemed distracted, if there was some, I don't, if he seemed different in any way, anything like that, anything out of the ordinary. We're trying to solve this horrible murder, and also his girlfriend seems like she may be getting blamed for his death.
Well, that would indeed be shocking, but I'm afraid, as far as we're concerned here, he was a wonderful student. Look, I probably shouldn't be doing this, but he goes to a cupboard and he opens it and he says, "These are the spare keys to the students' accommodations. Here is his. This is for his apartment on School Street. As long as you return it to me afterwards."
Thank you so much, sir.
Hope you get.
I truly appreciate it. I'll be back in an hour.
Right, you are.
Then I go out to the common and I wait for Julian.
Julian.
Right, what have you found out?
I got the keys to the guy's apartment.
Really?
Yep, let's go.
Wonderful. I know exactly where Ida is as well. I was recommended to go and look her up, where, as it were, for her accommodation anyway. So
I thought she was still in the hospital.
Well, she is, but that's why we can perhaps visit her apartment.
Okay, let's go. Whichever one's closest first.
You can get to hers via his, as it were.
All right.
Andiamo.
Just a moment. I'm just going to see if they are marked on the map. Why can I not see the map? Return the map. Return what you have stolen from me. Oh. Somehow, the reason I am miles away. Right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So we've got School Street, just here. Ping, ping, ping. Is where Ove's apartment is, and Ida's is
What street in Odin Street?
Is here. On the corner of St. Peter Street near the river. So you can you can drop down to St. Peter Street and then work your way over to School Street.
I'm kind of going to come back though. But anyway, yeah, let's go to his first.
Okay. Sebastian and Taika, you two after, or up to.
Well, did Sebastian get the results of his research? Whatever he was doing?
I can't remember what it was Sebastian was looking at now. Scroll back. You don't find anything you didn't already know. So yeah, Sebastian, basically you have most of the information about the Countess from what you already knew of the Ulu massacre and the fact that she was one of the three that helped rebuild the society afterwards. Highly respected member of both the society and society in general. Very well regarded, well respected, pioneering woman. And you find that Harold joined the society probably about 5 years after the Ulu massacre, whilst they were in the early stages of rebuilding. And 3 years later, records of him stop.
Well, I kind of think, because of this I found, that murders 30 years ago actually are not connected to the one that we are investigating in the present. We've just scratched another past wound, I guess. I would say to Sebastian as well, because there's nobody else around.
Sebastian, can you give me another learning roll, please? Oh, quite a long way. Okay. Okay. That's right. I was just trying to see if you found anything else. But no, is the answer. So yeah, records of Harold and Linnea. We're going back a long way. Yeah, quite. So what was it you're going to do, Taika?
Meet with the others, but I don't know where they are. I mean, I know where they went, but as we know.
Maud and Anna are headed back.
Maud and Anna will probably be getting home at around this point because you will have been researching for a couple of hours. So that would have given Maud and Anna enough time to get to the asylum, find out the information they have found out, and return to you. So they'll probably be returning around now. And this is around the same sort of time that Julian and Henrik will be turning up at Ove's apartment. Can killings are linked to Harold's ghost. Maybe his ghost was already present 30 years ago.
So, Taika, Sebastian, turns out Linnea's the murderer. Yeah.
She's what?
She killed Harold. He was essentially, you know, that rival society that sort of kills Vaesen. He was
The Rosenbergers.
That's the one. He was informing them where the Vaesen they had saved were, and they were going and killing them. So she murdered him. Yes. Not sure how we feel about that. And
It wasn't her idea, to be fair.
How were we feeling about it, Maud?
I think there are worse things she could have done, but also there are different ways she could have handled it.
What's the worst thing she could have done?
I mean, she could have murdered someone just for the fun of it, rather than someone with an actual reason.
I see.
Yeah, I guess so.
Did she? What,
That's
did she
sweet
say
spot.
she killed? What? How did you? What?
So essentially, we went and asked her, and she, after some persuasion, told us that essentially that she spooked him. It didn't really work out so well, and she drowned him.
Yes, she was a little vague. He was suddenly in the water after that.
Yeah, I think that is push in, hold down. It takes it. Not that I would know, but it takes a lot to drown someone.
I'm sure you would know. Anyway,
Amy certainly knows.
could that?
Yes.
Is there a possibility that she was possessed, in fact, and
No.
wasn't herself?
No, she definitely did it. She
Unless,
talked about
It was her
that with
hands,
someone
yes,
else,
but
then.
was
What
she
about-
aware?
what about the ring? If the Countess gave her the ring before she murdered him.
No, I think she still murdered him. She didn't talk of like speaking as someone who's being possessed. You know when you're being possessed.
Speaking of someone who knows.
No, speaking as someone who has almost murdered another member of the party, you know when it's not intentional. Linnea definitely intentionally murdered this guy.
The TED Talk on possession.
Indeed.
Well, to be fair, she didn't say that. That's the thing. It was very vague. So that's an
No,
assumption.
it wasn't that vague. She did it.
It was reasonably vague.
It
Sebastian,
really wasn't,
about
Maud.
to say that Taika, what if she went to speak to him and something already in the boathouse influenced her?
It really wasn't. I don't know what planet Maud's on, I'm afraid. She definitely murdered him.
I mean, yes, I think, I'm just saying, Linnea as she is now is hardly a reliable narrator of her own life or history.
Yes. But she definitely killed the dude.
Yes, I think probably the only wiggle room is whether she did it entirely by herself or if she was influenced to. Whether that influence was
Well, I mean,
human or otherwise.
she chatted to another member of society about what to do and then went and did it. So there is elements of influence there, but at the end of the day, she is the one who put her hands on them. So I do think it's her thing, and then I guess it's up to us to decide whether or not that's an okay thing that she did.
Well, as
Looking at
Sebastian
it,
says,
that's
she was protecting the Vaesen
Yeah.
against someone who was betraying them and getting them killed, probably horribly.
Yeah.
So I think we can.
So murder is okay in certain circumstances.
We still have a death penalty at this point in Sweden, don't we?
Yeah. And in England.
Then yes, apparently it is.
Oh, I see where you're going with that.
Well made point. Anyway, if I can add to the character of Linnea, which Anna currently is judging very harshly.
I didn't say I'm judging her. I was just saying she did kill him. I wasn't saying it was good or bad.
Okay, you didn't say that, but you kind of said. Anyway,
As a naval
Let
officer,
Tiger
you might
speak.
have some experience killing bad people for good reasons.
Typic. It's more whipping than murder. You generally hand them over to be murdered by someone else, and I think's hard.
When you're fighting Britain's enemies.
Oh, I see. Well, that's different. That's war. That's fine.
Right.
anyway,
Tiger.
Anna's dubious morale aside.
I didn't judge her. Yeah, all I said was she murdered him, and then you were
You
more.
started judging people way ago, like the past bloody mystery where you just judged the hell out of a mother who raised her daughter to be independent, free will spirit.
That
And
was
you
it.
were like, I would have raised her better. So yeah, you don't have children as far as we know. So anyway, I found something in the annals about Linnea. Can I share it with you, please?
Yes, go ahead, please. Tiger.
Please do.
Thank you. So the attacks that happened 30 years ago.
Yeah.
It is with both reverence and caution that I record the events of the past year, known publicly as the Bear Ripper killings. While the press indulged in sensational tales of wild animals, the truth, like so much regard, is stranger and far more dangerous. Between January and October of this year, 5 members of the society were killed on the castle grounds. Each death was violent, the bodies mutilated beyond recognition.
Oh,
What
God.
little the constable saw was enough to spawn lurid headlines, but those of us within the inner circle knew better. Witnesses described a towering creature, furred, swift, half man, half beast. Tracks were found, but changed shape mid-stride. At first, the elders feared a scope-struck beast, or perhaps a revenant. But it was Linnea Redenhelm, recently
Sorry,
returned on...
I went for one per character and then changed it to another. It is Linnea.
It was Linnea, recently returned from her studies in Uppsala, who identified the signs of Varulf, a werewolf. Unlike in popular tales, the creature was not born of a bite or curse of the full moon, but a spiritual corruption, a soul twisted by betrayal and rage, cursed into lupine form. The creature struck with an uncanny purpose. It knew the castle, it avoided patrols, it moved through shadows with the predator's memory. Linnea theorized that Varulf was once a former member of the society, someone wronged or cast out, now returned in monstrous form. On the night of the final attack, Linnea tracked it to the old armory passage. What occurred within is known only to her. When we found her, she was kneeling beside the creature's corpse. Its body had reverted partially to human shape. Linnea was alive, but changed. Her arms were bloodied, though unmarked. Her expression blank. For several days she could not speak. When she did, her voice was faint, and her eyes did not meet ours. Since then, she has resumed her duties with quiet diligence, but she does not walk alone at night. She does not eat meat, and she will not speak of it at night, no matter who asks. Let this stand as a record of bravery and warning. Some Vaesen are born, others are made, and the wounds they leave do not always show.
Poor Linnea.
This is the beast she was talking about at the end, then.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's definitely not a ghost, which makes me wonder if it's even connected to the Vaesen murders.
I think you're right. I think they're 2 different things. No. Well, so I guess we need to figure out how do we get rid of, how do we banish you? So we need to find out what its unfinished business is.
Yes,
But if its unfinished business is destroying Vaesen, then we can't really let it do that. So how else do we get rid of a ghost?
Good question.
Does burning the bones work?
Oh, you think we should start fishing in the bottom of the thing and seeing?
Supernatural? Let's salt it and burn it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Do it. I'll
according
play the
to,
heroic music while we do it.
according to the information I found, the only way to banish it is to find out what is keeping it from passing on and help it resolve whatever unfinished business it might have. So maybe although again, we're assuming, you assume that it was the unfinished business was killing Vaesen, but
I've got no
why
idea.
why did he betray the society? Maybe there was love involved, for God's sake.
Yeah.
The students were in love as far as I know. Maybe there was something personal, actually.
perhaps it just wants forgiveness.
Or maybe a Vaesen hurt someone it loved or something. That's enough to turn you against all Vaesen.
There are also other more mundane motives for betrayal.
Like money.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the only way we can find out is by talking to it in some way, communicating with it.
Do we just go down to the boathouse then and be like, yo, Henry, Harold?
Shall we not begin our conversation with yo? Just perhaps.
I'm so sorry, Maud. What is the polite way to greet a ghost?
I think.
Yeah, it's yo, and you hold the boombox over your head. And you
Is
say
he a
that.
ghost? Maybe. I don't know. What you talk to it?
The boathouse is still
I
guarded.
think Henrik is the
Sorry to
man.
interrupt momentarily. I'm sorry, Sebastian, I forgot to give you something that you found. So it is currently in your handouts under TDM. If you want to share it with the group, let me know and I will share it on your behalf.
But the boathouse is still guarded, as far as we know, right?
It is.
Yeah. But it sort of like came outside the boathouse, so maybe if we sort of deered at it nearby, it would still come out.
Or is the boathouse still only guarded by one relatively harmless policeman?
You think bop them on the head and shift them?
No, I was going to say he's expecting Henrik to pop back with more coffee.
Oh, I see.
Perhaps we could.
So we are at this point at around midday. So
Lunch.
it will definitely be a different police officer at this point.
Well, we could pop by with lunch or something then and distract.
Indeed, just with perhaps either some interesting salad or some powder stirred into a drink, either of which might send him for an afternoon nap.
I could go for an interesting sound.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure there's something we can find in Julian's stash that can do that.
I also have a healthy supply of herbs in my bag.
I think we might need something a little stronger than a herb, Maud.
Ooh.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, all right then. Have at it.
Why don't we wait for others to return? I think assaulting a police officer is not the best idea under the circumstances.
Tiger, I
Even
think
if
you
we
need
do,
to feeding a police officer. Is it our fault if someone in the kitchen picked up the wrong plants while harvesting in the garden?
I mean, I definitely don't think anyone got
In this task, there is
arrested.
somebody under immediate suspicion of the murder.
Yeah.
We're not killing the policeman. He's just having a nap.
Yeah. I feel like we're on shaky ground, Ward. And normally I would turn to you to work out whether or not we were, but this is I'm not sure anymore.
Well, I'm saying let's keep it as a last resort. If we just get to the boathouse, don't achieve anything, and then we have a sleep and a lot more suspicion.
Okay, I've got a plan.
So,
let's
Sebastian says, I think I've got something that you guys should share. That I should share.
Go ahead, and then I'll say my plan.
Whilst we've all been talking, I've been continuing my investigations in the library, and I found the Baroness's journal.
Oh. And
Let me read it to you. Oh, and I've got the wrong dates in here. I shall change those dates. Idiot. So the 5th of February, 1802. I have written little these past months. Silence feels safer than speculation. But something presses on me now, and I must put thought to paper, if only to keep it from fermenting in my head. I am not the only one who suspects infiltration. The Rosenbergers, if they still operate in the shadows, would see our recovery stunted. What better time to strike when our numbers are few and our purpose uncertain? I fear someone among us works to that end. Our efforts to rebuild the society are constantly hindered, recruits dissuaded, contacts compromised, even our investigations disrupted. Too many failures to be coincidence, too much pattern to dismiss. I shall begin watching more closely. I do not intend to let Ulu happen again. 2nd of March. The name I write now causes my hands to pause. Harold Orre. He was young when he joined us, a student of botany, bright and soft-spoken, from humble stock. His devotion at first was admirable, but now, in hindsight, I wonder if it made him easy to sway. He fathered a child, Karen, with a woman named Ellen Jarve. The girl is said to be bright. I do not doubt Harold tried to do right by her, but duty is a cruel rival to love. He was close with Hilma, too close. I believe he mistook her guidance for affection. She offered him responsibility. He interpreted it as intimacy. When Linnea joined and Hilma's attention shifted, Harold changed. I noticed it first in his posture, then in the way he spoke of Linnea, always civil but with a tightness around the eyes. And then came the broken circles, the Vaesen unbound, destroyed, slain, not captured or bound, but eradicated, and not by our hand. We had been careful. Who else knew their locations, our methods? Secrets we kept began to unravel into the wind. I asked the Countess to permit me a small watch, a few street children still loyal to the old ways. She agreed. They have seen things. I must confirm them. 11th of March. It was him. The child watchers observed Harold passing notes twice to Walter Vidmark. That name chills me still. A known Rosenberger suspected of the sabotage of 2 prior chapters. We baited Harold with false information. A trap. He walked straight into it. Hilma did not weep. Neither did I. The decision when it came was swift. The society cannot survive with a traitor at its heart. We have already survived too much fire. We will not fall to rot. What was done was necessary. I will not write the details. Let this entry stand not as confession, but as caution. Affection is not loyalty. Service is not trust.
so he was in love with Linnea, and she killed him. So now
No.
No, he wasn't in love with Linnea.
he was in love with someone else, had a child with them, and then started liking Linnea. Is that not what it said?
No, he was jealous of Linnea when she came, and as the newest student, essentially took his mentor's attention away from him.
Oh, I see.
Hilma, the mentor person.
Baroness Hilma.
So he wanted to do right by his child. If we check how they're doing and then tell him, maybe that will be unfinished business.
Is Sarah Jarve the same? Is she a relative of the journalist?
Yes, I wonder.
Oh, you think that could be his daughter?
I don't know. I just think it's a coincidence that 2 people with the same relatively distinctive surname are involved. And wasn't Ellen Jarve's last article a little uncomplimentary?
Yes.
The library door opens and Albert comes in. I think you should all see the article in today's news.
Oh.
Calls forward a
Another
newspaper.
one.
Who wants to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. TDM, today's news 2. in your handouts. So you
Um,
share.
Right. Suspect arrested. Oh, God. Suspect arrested in Castle Gyllencreutz case by Ellen Jarve. Yesterday afternoon, Uppsala police arrested Ida Sudden for the murder of fellow student Uvja Jugenberg. Sergeant Herman Thulin confirmed police explored other avenues, but evidence suggested that Ida Sudden is the likely suspect. Sergeant Thulin identified the motive as crime of passion committed in a drunken rage. Ida Sudden has been moved from the Uppsala University Hospital to the police station, where she will await trial later this week. The wound Sala sustained in her head was the likely result of a struggle between the two, which resulted in the drowning of Uwe Jugenberg. The couple were students at the university, though they did not study at the same departments. Friends say the two were inseparable and have not noticed any sign of strain in their relationship. If convicted, Ida Sudden is facing public execution. Shit, we need to exonerate her. How?
And on that, we shall cut over to Henrik and Julian
Where are
at
we?
Ove Yenberg's apartment.
Right, good.
So as you enter, the single bedroom apartment is fairly modest. There is a tiny wooden stove, oven, and a small pantry in the kitchen. Besides a single bed and a small dresser is a desk piled with books on botany. Investigation.
Oh, not messing around.
Yeah, we're looking for anything that talks about their relationship and
Nope.
anything that
I'm not.
indicates the occult.
Well,
Nope.
in the desk,
Julian sort of like, if Henrik says this aloud, Julian
Yeah.
just sort of looks at him for a moment, shakes his head, and then looks away and carries on with his investigation.
doing what?
I'm looking for specific. I'm looking for herbs generally, but I'm also just doing a general investigation.
You're looking for herbs, did you say?
Yes.
Any particular herbs?
Yes.
Well, you don't find any.
Shit.
I mean, you find some, like, sage and some basil in the kitchen. But other than that, you don't find anything of a more interesting or medicinal purpose. But you do find in his desk, you find his journal.
I'll read it, please.
So inside, it describes his relationship with Ida and talks about how much he's grown to love and care for her, and that he's planning on buying her an engagement ring, saving his money working at the botanical gardens. And he wants to propose to her by the end of summer.
Oh.
I'm going to pocket that journal, please.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, you don't find anything of interest.
No occult sigils behind the desk or anything?
Nothing, no, nothing of interest.
Why would there be
Alright.
occult things?
We don't know. That's because that's what happens every time we have a problem. That's why. All right, you got the journal?
I do. Can I have a look? No,
There's
that's all
nothing
right.
else.
Nothing else.
No.
All right, next department.
You got 2 successes. You would have found anything if there was anything worth finding.
Fair enough.
Okay, next department then.
Okay. So you make your way up the road and along a bit until you reach Ida's apartment. Again, it's a single apartment, single bedroom apartment, very tiny, well kept. There are dried herbs hanging in the kitchen. There are flowers in a vase which have started to wilt. Beside the small bed is a dresser with a mirror resting on top of it and a desk with a couple of books on Swedish history and law. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you'd rolled investigation yet. My apologies. So again, you find a personal journal of hers, which describes her relationship with Ove, saying that she cares for him, but she worries about the future. She doesn't know if she wants to spend the rest of her life with him and is concerned that he may ask her hand in marriage soon.
No.
And once again, no pentagrams under the carpet or anything like that?
No.
Right, Henrik, I think we need to move fast.
Let's get back to the castle and see what else everybody
Quite
else
right.
has, figured out.
Occurring.
By the way, Julian, I appreciate your professionalism today.
In what sense?
Yeah.
Oh no, we left Henrik and Julian on the road together. Fuck.
What do you mean?
No, I just said I appreciate your professionalism.
In what sense?
Today versus like one of the other days when you would, like, let's say, punch me.
Well, I appreciate you being a humanitarian today, as opposed to literally every other day that I've known you. And Julian walks out.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, sorry, we've had some comments from online. A viewer has said hello back to Julian.
Hello.
Oh, have I not shared?
Sebastian, Julian really can't take a compliment, can he?
The map hasn't been shared. I don't know why, because I have shared it. I don't know why it's not working. It is. Let's see if that works.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, it's there. Okay. Map is there. Okay. And Anna is such a hard ass.
She is, though.
If the map is working now. Okay.
Ours.
So, yeah. Julian really can't take a compliment, can he? No. It was a loaded exchange from the beginning. Yes, it was. Right. So, you guys are heading back to the castle. And you will get there just as Anna has finished, is reading out the news article.
So do we hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we. I guess it's dinner time now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think? If we can find his child and check they're okay, maybe that will be his unfinished business.
Guesswork.
It's worth a shot.
So hold on, wait, who? The child's name was what?
The same name as the what's her face?
Sarah.
Sniffing around us.
Sorry, Jarve.
Yeah.
Surely that would be Ellen's mother, potentially.
Yeah. So potentially she could be the child.
Yes, because she's young. Ellen Jarve is young.
And sorry, who is the Baroness?
Baroness Hilma, she's been mentioned before.
I thought that's Countess Hilma.
Repeatedly. She was one of the three that survived Dulu.
Yes,
I thought that was the Countess.
There was a countess and a baroness.
there
Okay.
was. And then some random dude that I can't remember.
Well, and this guy who died.
No, he came after. He came after the massacre.
So what is the Baroness's name?
Baroness Hilma. Wait, my worry in all
Right,
this
yeah,
is going to be
Countess
incredibly difficult to prove in a court of law that anything supernatural has overtaken.
Well, on the plus side, they found no weapon that's hit her. And how did he die? How was he killed?
Did it say that in the news?
And
No,
Felix
I
said
don't
it said something about his head being bashed in and then he drowned or something like that.
If we can,
Drowning, it says in the news.
if we can find out how he died, maybe we can rig something up to show that it was an accident.
An accident.
Like
Wait a minute.
it's an old boathouse. Maybe something fell and hit them both on the head.
What were they
Just
doing in the boathouse anyway? What got them in there?
Oh, I don't know. Secret lovers and trying to find somewhere, a quiet corner. I don't think it's that far of a stretch to be like, why were they in this secluded spot?
Okay, that's fine, but there's two things that's going on here. First of all, it sounds like this death seems somewhat similar to the one that happened with Linnea in the past. So
yes,
we
was
have to.
Linnea wounded when they found her after?
No, that was after the beast attacked her.
What beast?
Right.
You know, the 5 people that were killed in the castle.
Yes.
Turns out they were killed by like a.
No, but Henrik's right. It is very similar. A young woman and a young man.
Yes, which makes sense. He's the goats. He would be reacting the thing that killed him. So
Right.
if he was held underwater, maybe something like a fallen boat or something held him underwater. So if we can sort of dig something out from the floor of the boathouse that could have been like, this fell on them.
No, this
Yeah.
beast thing. This beast thing.
Oh, that. So there was something, it wasn't a werewolf, but essentially something that was like.
It was a werewolf.
Too much.
Werewolf. Literally, it was a werewolf.
Oh,
Like
it's
a
a
Shen's in notes.
Was
Come
it
on.
called a Varu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Does that mean something to you, Julian?
Not
Can I put the record straight? The thing we read about the affair called the Baroness Journal, and in Baroness Journal, Hilma is mentioned, so it can't be the Baroness. Who's the Baroness and what's the names? Odin, please straighten it up. Give us the names.
I have an idea.
What names are you wanting straightened out?
Baroness cannot be Hilma because she wouldn't be writing about herself in the third.
No, the Baroness is not Hilma. That's the count. Hilma is the Countess.
But what's the bloody countess's
Okay.
name?
Hilma.
Countess is Hilma.
Countess is Hilma.
Countess is
Yes,
Hilma. Who's
that's
the
it.
Baroness?
Baroness is. I can't remember her name now off the top of my head. Hang on. Hang on. It's all in there.
Okay. My point is that we're trying to do two things. Number one, we're trying to figure out what the actual ghost-based murder is, and then we have to figure out how to save Ida.
So it's
from
Baroness
execution.
Katja Kokola and Countess Hilma of Thulin.
Baroness Capicola?
Baroness Coca-Cola.
Baroness Kokola, first name Katja, and Countess Vilma af Thelmsterne.
So according to Baroness Katja, he had a child with Sarah Jarve, and he was close to the Countess who was guiding him, but he mistook it for affection. And when Linnea appeared and the guidance was aimed at her, he was jealous. And then Linnea had to kill him as a traitor. So literally, his rival in his mind killed him.
Look, I have several ideas.
Yeah.
What's the time?
About 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right, so we can get this all hopefully tidied up fairly quickly. Number one, we should have a seance to get in touch with that ghost and ask it what its unfinished business is. Second, we should find out through public record Sari Jarve's mother's name, perhaps, and if Ellen is indeed her daughter, and tie up things that way. Third, there is a way to save Ida. It might mean a slight infringement upon the unfortunate
Yes,
Mr. Junberg's character.
Just say it.
So you're saying that he attacked her?
No, not necessarily.
What's your plan?
We have the benefit of his being a botanist. There is something, and don't ask me how I know this, there is something of an underground thing with a certain particular plant that is found not very many miles away from here that is both something one would take recreationally, but that also can go awry when that happens.
Anna is raising her eyebrows at Julian.
What?
And how do you know about this plant? And where
Because
is this plant?
I'm a doctor. It's my business to know such things. And if potentially we argue that perhaps this young botanist offered a little something to his girlfriend, perhaps things went awry, and
she killed him?
it was manslaughter as opposed to murder. That does
Still being done for manslaughter. I feel like we can rig something up to make her get away with it.
It's a last-ditch option.
You're not helping, Julian. You are not helping, Julian, because in the article you just read, it says that they already consider the motive being a crime of passion committed in drunken rage. They already think that she was drunk, just because she was on meds.
Yeah, so if we add ergot poisoning to it, they're still going to
I did not
try
say
her.
ergot. That is a completely different kind of poisoning. But anyway,
Sure. Okay.
yes, Algot, what is it?
I'm sorry. I really don't like to disturb you all, but my apologies to you all. Well, Gudrun has come to me with something, and she wasn't sure if it was important or not. But I said, well, anything can possibly help them, and.
Give it here, man. What is it?
She said to me that she has seen the sergeant and the journalist before, together.
Sorry, what?
The sergeant and the journalist.
That is correct, Master Julian.
Sergeant, as in Thulin.
That's correct, Master Julian.
As in they are potentially...
She didn't say that specifically.
Your best guess, Algot.
So we don't want to leave them two alone near the shed, is what you're saying?
They've been meeting up fairly regularly at her local.
Okay. So we don't want the ghost to risk possessing one of them and smooshing the other.
No, I
Sorry.
think Algot is intimating that everything that we are telling Sergeant Thulin is being reported and carried on.
She has just come to me and said that they have just gone into the pickled pig.
Wait, but we haven't been telling the sergeant anything, have we?
No, we haven't told them anything about this.
But he was supposed to be on our side, and we have established that she is rather not.
Yes, but that's fine because we haven't.
Well, she hasn't specific, it's been against the castle, but it's also sensational. So I don't think she did anything. She never maligned any of us. It's just a sensational news story.
I would let you know in case you were interested. In the
Thank you. Thank you, Algot.
Anyway, I think the first thing we should do is research Ellen Jarve, if she is the descendant and what's her connection to it.
That will be a
apart
match
from
of
being
the
a female.
record. That's very easily found out.
I think I should just go ask the journalist.
What, just talk to her?
Yep, just ask what's her mom's name.
Oh, that's not going to look suspicious in the slightest. She won't tell you. She'll think that you're trying... If she believes that you're trying to get some kind of information over on her, if she knows, for example, perhaps her mother was born out of wedlock, she's not going to say anything.
Her mother? It's her.
No, it's not.
Because the mother's name was Karen, according to the Baroness's journal.
How many years ago?
Well, Ulu Massiva was
1786.
80
No,
years ago?
1802.
Oh, so I'm looking at the actual handout.
Yes, sorry, I wrote some stuff and then I changed the dates around and I forgot to update that handout.
That was a long time ago.
Okay, so You just have to tell us that he fathered a child, Karen, with a woman named Sarah Jarve. So Karen Jarve would be old enough to be Ellen Jarve's mom.
Where the hell has Karen come from?
From the journal.
No, Sarah.
No, Karen Jarve is the mother.
Oh,
Karen's the baby they have.
I've got.
Sorry, I'm reading
okay,
the
so
actual
it's Karen.
handout.
Sarah, I'm sorry, just the name Karen gets me laughing now. It's terrible.
I'm so
With Karen. Okay. Karen.
It's the second entry in the Baroness's journal.
Sarah is grandmother. Karen is mother, and Ellen supposedly.
That's what we're guessing. We just need to confirm that. But the dates, the actual correct dates there, Andrew, would indicate that that's possible?
1802, yeah.
I was so confused then.
And Algot just told us.
1802, even 1804.
Okay, but and Algos just told us that he suspects that the sergeant and young Ellen Jarve, the journalist, may be involved.
possibly. I feel like
Possibly involved.
pause it here for the night.
Yeah. And then I think some of us are going down to the pickled pig. After a bit of discussion amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should talk to both of them, but before that, I think we should try and learn as much as we can about both of them.
Agreed.
Well, I'm going upstairs to have a seance. Anyone coming with me? Or am I doing this on my own?
Okay, why not?
Do not ever do a seance on your own. That's the first rule of seances.
I'll come.
Didn't you have a seance and just saw him drowning? He couldn't
Yes,
talk.
now we're going to try and talk to him.
Well, let's try, I guess.
Let's.
Well, I thought we were trying to talk to her.
Linnea is in the asylum.
No. Either Sarah Jarve or her
Yes.
daughter.
I feel like let's chat to the dead guy, because then at least
That guy is potentially just upstairs.
yes, and also he'll be able to tell us for sure what his unfinished business is.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
if he doesn't,
but
we can start
failed.
guessing.
Exactly.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's try it.
Yes.
Once again, Henrik will protest
And
dealing
go.
with the dead.
and go unmarked.
And Taika would be amazed by Anna's optimism as
There
if a
are
dead guy.
two dead guys, says Sebastian.
That's true.
What do you mean two?
There's a number.
The werewolf is not. He didn't drown. Let's start with that.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about the werewolf for now.
I'd like to know more about that, Varu. It's
But
the
I-
French word for werewolf.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that's what he was.
I'd like to know what got rid of it.
Anyway, let's do it. About that.
What are you stealthing there, Julian?
Nothing at all.
Fine. Nothing.
No point in anybody else rolling anything.
I mean, we were following up the stairs to go seancing.
Don't tell us what to do, Odin.
I'm saying there's no point.
Just be vigilant, okay?
All right, Anna's going to sit at the table. Who's contacting this thing, or am I doing it because I've got the advantagey ship?
Or you or Sebastian, because Sebastian has occultist as a thing. So
Do you want to do it, Sebastian?
I trust either of you.
Really?
What was that scoffing noise made for?
I mean, last time I was possessed by a ghost, I stabbed you. I was just amazed at your confidence in trusting me.
Yes, well, a lot's changed since then.
All right, Sebastian, do your thing.
I bless the room and I close and bless the door, seal the door.
Ask away, Sebastian. I trust you, says the person who just did a stealth roll.
I trust you. I wasn't asking you to trust me.
Right. So, Sebastian, okay. 1 success. So, once again, this blue shimmering appears. And it pulses and expands. And then Harold is stood in front of you again. And he glares and stares at you all. And then in front of you, he rots into a skeleton and falls onto the floor. And then you look, it appears that you're looking down at him through water.
Oh, do you want us to bury you, mate? Is that it?
He needs to be
We can do
buried.
that. We can bury you. It's okay. Oh,
And then I need a force test from all of you.
oh
How
no.
can we bury him if we don't know where his bones are?
We do, because he got drowned in the ghost in the shed.
If he
In
didn't
the
get picked up by
river.
the river current, then he's literally down in the boathouse still, which is why he's hanging around there.
So, who failed?
Oh god, I'm gonna have to go fishing, aren't I?
Maud failed. So you all feel this whooshing movement of air in the room, and you feel cold. But Maud takes 1 physical damage,
Oh, cripes.
and you suddenly see her arm go blue
Oh no.
from the cold. Almost like frostbite.
Oh, Maud. You okay?
Maud's teeth are chattering.
Oh, Maud. Anna rubs her.
Okay. So that's where we are. It is now 10 p.m. UK time. And as such, we shall bring this evening's session to a close.
Quick question on the physical damage. I did just try and do it, but my thing still shows a 0. Is that like, am I meant to put the damage on? Or do
You should do, yes.
I went down to -1 and clicked.
It's not, it's +1. You can't add it. You start from 0 and you add
Like that.
like that. That's the way. All right.
All right. Bedtime all.
So, we shall, at this point, where's me? What's it? Does anybody have any questions?
Many questions I have.
I did have one that I was going to ask earlier. You said I wasn't there, but it would be something that we would have learned over the past year that we've been there. By the way, the first Annals was March, and so we were there at least a month before that. So in-game, we have been playing for 14 months in-game, at least.
Nice.
January. We started in January.
Right. So the question I had was, Algot Frisk's father or uncle, whoever was in charge of the castle 35 years ago, is he still alive?
Okay, well, you can ask him.
It seems like something I would have asked him over the last 14 months.
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
He's a servant. He's not, it's not somebody that you would necessarily consider asking such questions of.
First time I've ever had a servant, or Henrik's ever had a servant, so maybe.
I mean, to be fair, Henrik, you haven't asked Anna about her parents, so if you.
I guess so.
Yeah, we haven't really done too much questioning.
I'll just say we don't know his age to begin with, so I honestly would assume he was in charge of writing.
Sebastian has a question.
I mean, he would. If you were to try and guess his age by looking at him, you would have him as probably late 60s.
Sebastian repeats his question from before.
Oh, sorry, I'm not on the alchemy screen. Not a question as such, but one thing I said that got missed earlier. Tycho is right. Harold was killed by his rival. It started when his affections were spurned. What if the student expressed his affections and they weren't returned and the ghost responded?
You mean in the modern, like this recent case?
Yes. I mean, you found the journals and it says that girl was actually not sure if she wanted to tie the knot.
I did, yeah.
Sure she wants to marry him.
Now, will that cause a ghost to attack? I don't know.
Really, it's sort of reliving what happened, isn't it? It's sort of
But he had
triggering similar events.
Yes, his love for Countess was not reciprocated too.
Right.
What? A frog?
Yes. In honor of Frogrick. The other week.
So, did you participate in the session?
We damn well did, mate.
You absolutely did. Did you confront any Vaesen? No.
We did not.
Annals were done just about in time. Did you identify a previously unknown Vaesen?
Oui. Le Varou.
No. Not relevant.
What?
Not relevant.
What do you mean not relevant? We identified it, didn't we?
Just reading about it in a book is not identifying it, I guess.
Yeah, it's not something that you've come up against. So
that's not what I'm sorry to be all Carl about this, but that is not what the question states.
Who's Odin?
Not what the question states. I don't care who Odin is, all father, all knowing and stuff. Odin needs to think about how he phrases things.
Were you affected by your dark secret? Please let me know if you believe you were.
Bloody will be in a moment.
Did you take risks to protect other people?
No.
No. Have you learned anything?
I think so, because that's really important stuff about the history of the society and what happened after the Ulu massacre and how it was destroyed, almost destroyed after being rebuilt. We didn't know anything about that stuff.
Yeah, I completely agree. You've learned stuff. Did you develop something in your headquarters?
Well,
no, what to do next time?
I don't.
Did you perform an extraordinary action?
No.
Nope. So, 3, unless you think your dark secret was affected, in which case let me know. So 3 XP for people. Well done. Right then, people.
Shit.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
So that's it. Next week, I don't know when we're going to manage. In fact, I think next week will probably be no go, because Lexi and I have got shows. We have our tech run on Thursday evening, and then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, blah 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 shows. So I don't think there's going to be a hope in hell of doing anything next weekend. We will be too busy and too knackered. So for me, I expect the next available slot will be the following Sunday, which is, I think, the 10th. Yes, the 10th. So that is kind of what I will be aiming at. So if people can let me know in the group chat how the 10th works for you all, because we have that as a day off. So neither Lexi nor I have shows on that day. So yeah, let me know. Otherwise, thank you all most kindly, and people watching online, thank you
most
very
kindly
much for tuning in. Thank you very much for sticking with us. We hope that you